Hello, Hail Stalkers. This is Derek Klein coming to you from the Hail Palace today. The first moderate risk of 2017 is here. It didn't take us very long. January 21st, it comes in, and we're going to be rocking and rolling later this afternoon. So a lot to talk about as we get into the forecast. So let's go ahead and jump right on in and take a look at what we're talking about. So, okay, guys. So we've got 2 more days. We had last night, and we've got 2 more days still to go. Okay, so we've got this afternoon. It's going to be right here from basically storms fire in southeast Oklahoma, extreme eastern Texas. So that's going to be from like Marshall, just to the west of Shreveport, Louisiana. Then those storms fire off and lift off to the east and northeast. They could make it as far north as Memphis. Little Rock, I think you've got a pretty good shot at getting some hail. Jackson, Mississippi, yeah, you've got a pretty good shot. Monroe, Louisiana, you might have the best chance of everybody. And there's some signs that some storms later this afternoon or this evening and overnight might actually fire as we get into the Birmingham, Alabama area and in Atlanta, Georgia. So this could be an extension of the thunderstorms that'll fire across this area. So we're going to have to watch that closely. Definitely not locked in on that happening tonight, but there is a potential that it could happen. This is a pretty volatile storm system that's coming out, and the setup, the way that it's set up, is really producive of hail. So it can make some good hail. Then as we shift into Sunday, the 22nd, everything shifts off to the east, but it still looks like a big hail producer, potentially from central and northern Florida all the way up into the southeastern half of Georgia, most of South Carolina, and the southern half of North Carolina. So we've got an active stretch, couple of days coming up here, and it's going to get hopefully a little crazy. Hopefully no more tornadoes, though. We did have a pretty significant tornado last night. Our thoughts and prayers go out to those in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. We hope everybody's okay. We do know that there have been a few fatalities in that area, and so we want to make sure that we're there with them and thinking of them in our thoughts and prayers. Now, let's go ahead and jump into this afternoon's forecast just a little bit more specifically, okay? So a lot's going to happen this afternoon, and again, we just talked about it briefly here. So thunderstorms develop right here, southeast Oklahoma. They quickly go severe. They basically fire about right in here, and then they lift off to the north and east, okay? Chances of hail in any one location, 35% chance of having severe hail in Little Rock. That's a pretty significant chance. Shreveport will go about a 25% chance. The lower chance is because the storms are going to be firing on top of you. So there's a chance that the hail may not really begin until it gets past you, but it's going to be close in the Shreveport area. Monroe, you guys are going to be rocking and rolling all afternoon. 40% chance of severe hail in Monroe, and we're going to watch those fire all the way down the line towards Jackson, Mississippi. Again, we talked about it briefly about thunderstorms potentially building back, okay, building all the way down towards Birmingham, Alabama. This would be late tonight, so potentially even after midnight. 15% chance of hail-producing storms in the Birmingham area. And then we're going to go about a 10% chance right now in Atlanta. I'm going to monitor these trends. If you don't follow us on Facebook, if you're not on our live login page and on our website, or if you don't follow me on Periscope, you might want to, because if this increases any, we're going to have live updates about that. Memphis, Tennessee, I think you might be just a little bit too far north, about a 15% chance for some hail up there. We'll see if it can make it up there. And again, we'll be watching and updating on that as well. Let's take a look at more specific forecasts, okay? So this is for Shreveport, Louisiana. If the hailstorms get going in time, 2.5-inch hail definitely possible from about 5 to 9 p.m. 9 p.m. definitely being on the late end on that. The chance of hail, about 25%. And there could be some 70-mile-per-hour winds with some of the stronger storms. So we're definitely going to have to watch those storms to produce some wind-driven hail in and around the Shreveport area. I'm going to bounce over here to Little Rock, Arkansas. So the hail size may be just a tad smaller, a little bit further north. Some of the better ingredients are a little further to the south. We'll go 2-inch hail from about 7 to 11 p.m., best time frame. But the chance of hail is actually a little bit higher. So 35% chance that we could get some severe hail that's quarter size or larger in and around the Little Rock area. And yeah, there's some more 70-mile-per-hour winds definitely possible with some of those stronger storms. So again, wind-driven hail. Jackson, Mississippi starts just a tad later, but it can definitely run a lot later in Jackson. So we could go all the way to 1 in the morning in Jackson. Hail up to the size of tennis balls is definitely possible with the more severe storms. Jackson, you've got a 40% chance of having severe hail, so that's pretty high on the scale. and some wind-driven hail for sure, 70-mile-per-hour winds. I wouldn't even be shocked to see some winds a little stronger than that across Jackson, Mississippi as well. So again, a lot to talk about. We're already actually mapping storms in Georgia from the line of storms that went through this morning. So we'll continue to map those. Those are already online, and they're being mapped live as we do those. But as always, if you have any questions, if there's anything that we can do to help you out, we do want to be of assistance. Message us on Facebook. Message us on Twitter, give us an email, info@hailtrace.com, or you can even just give us a call, 855-334-4245. We hope everybody has a great afternoon, and it's been a pleasure talking with you.